Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a challenge to turn $10,000 into $100,000 within 2025 by investing in cryptocurrencies. If you're new to the channel, I make daily content about crypto. I look at the majors, which I consider to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. I also look at Pepe as well. And for the last 8 years, I have invested in cryptocurrencies. I've made a lot of money. I've also, in parts, lost a lot of money. So I'm fairly well experienced when it comes to these markets. I also know how market sentiment works. I've been a trader for well over 10 years. I came from traditional finance, and 8 years ago, I decided to pivot into cryptocurrency and went full time on crypto. I've been full time on crypto for the last couple of years. So that's a little bit about me. In terms of what I'm going to show you on this video, is going to be what I believe to be some of the picks that can give the best returns for the rest of this bull market. Right now, crypto is in a raging bull market, and we're seeing a complete divergence between the news flow, between the fundamentals, between the strength of the case for crypto investing and the prices. As President Trump has come in and taken office, he signed a cryptocurrency executive order. He's talked about a digital assets stockpile. He's even launched his own meme coin on Solana. So he is endorsing crypto in a major way. And what I believe we're about to see is a complete explosion of interest in investing in cryptocurrencies. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to deposit 10,000 onto a wallet. I'm actually going to invest that money right on stream here with you so you can actually see exactly what I'm investing into and the prices that I'm actually getting on the tokens that I'm investing into. And then it's up to you what you want to do with your money. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Do not copy what I am doing. You will lose money most likely, but this is really purely for your own entertainment, informational purposes. If you find this video interesting, please do smash the like, hit subscribe if you like the content and want to see more content like this. And let's jump into the content of the video. So I'm going to go on screen share. And just before we go on to Jupiter, I'm actually going to tell you the sector of cryptocurrency that I'm going to be investing in. And bit of a clue right here, Solana meme coins. So, like I said at the start of the video, I'm targeting a $100,000 return from a 10,000 investment. That means we're looking for a 10x, okay? We're not going to find a 10x by investing in assets such as Bitcoin or Ethereum, those super high cap cryptocurrencies. We've got to go further along the risk curve. And the reason why I particularly like Solana meme coins right now is we've seen a complete capitulation in terms of price, in terms of sentiment. The market's really beaten up now. And this is typically when retail investors, when newer investors run away from the markets. They put their head in their hands, they switch off, they put away the charts, they don't want to look, it's painful, things are going down, nothing to see here. If they buy, it's probably going to go lower, they're probably going to lose more money. But nothing goes in the same direction forever. That is true both of markets when they're going up and also when markets are going down. And you have to remember what we want to do when things are in a bull market, when things are trending up in terms of the longer term trend, in terms of the monthly trends, the weekly trends. We want to see dips on the daily timeframes, on the weekly timeframes into key levels of support, which then we can position into the market on. So right now, we're seeing some 70, 80, even 90% dips on some of these meme coins. And these meme coins are still in longer term uptrends. We are still in a crypto bull cycle. We've also had President Trump, you can see it right here, launch his own meme coin on the Solana chain. These meme coins are not going anywhere. Solana's not going anywhere, okay? There's more confidence investing in these meme coin assets right now than there was 2 months ago when their price was 5, 10, 20x, 30x higher, okay? So are you telling me that this is not an opportunity to get in? Absolutely, it is. And that's why I'm putting $10,000 of my money into this. And this is what I'm looking to do with this wallet. Okay. Now, this is going to be not a complete buy and hold wallet. There will potentially be times within the next year where I say, okay, we want to realize some profits on these tokens. And of course, I will be doing frequent updates around this wallet and what I'm doing with this wallet and any action I take on this wallet, will share with you so you can actually see when I'm buying and selling. But these are going to be longer term positions. We are looking to hold the majority of these positions over the next 6 to 9 months, possibly up to the end of this year, to capture the vast majority of the move of the bull run. So this is really outlining what our objectives are, what my objectives are, what my reasoning is. I think I've made that fairly clear right now. Let's actually get into the tokens that I'm looking to put into this wallet, and then we're going to buy them. Okay. So the first one on this list is we're going to skip past Trump just because there's so much hype, there's so much attention. I mean, this has nearly a 28 million, 27 and a half right now, fully diluted valuation. It's just dwarfs every other coin on this list by 10x. We can't really go for this if we're looking to make at least a 10x gain on the entire wallet. Okay. So the next one that has my interest is going to be Bonk. Now, if I told you about Bonk a couple of months ago, I would have been saying, and I think I did say it because it is in my high conviction meme list video. Bonk, I would have said you can probably look for about a 5x. The fact that we've seen what has been a big, big sell off in the price of Bonk means that actually it's at a level that I'm interested in investing in. If we actually just open Bonk up, and we will actually take a quick look at where the price has been, and I'll give you my thoughts on where we're going to go. I mean, we were up here basically at obviously a bunch of zeros and 5029, and now we're all the way down to 2299. So that's over a 50% drop in the price. Okay, so what would have been probably a 5x from up here, now I think can give you a 10x. So the risk to return has improved significantly due to this price drop. This market has been de-risked. That's why I'm looking to invest now, because when the price is up here, the risk of downside is very high. When the prices are down here, the risk of further downside is significantly lower than it is when it's up here. And this is a concept and this is a principle that holds true for all of the tokens that I'm about to share with you on this list. So look, fully diluted valuation is about 2.2 billion. I can see this Bonk, the top meme coin outside of Trump on the Solana chain, going to between 20 and 25 billion this cycle, this year. So what I'm going to do is, this is going to be our first purchase. I'm just going to copy this and we're going to go over to Jupiter. I'm actually going to buy these with you right now. So let's put this in. And obviously, we're doing this, we're taking the contract address from CoinGecko. CoinMarketCap is exactly the same. And we're making sure that we copy the exact token address. So we make sure we get the exact token, because if we go on here and search for Bonk, we're going to find probably, 10, 20, 30 different Bonk tokens. And all of them are going to be scams apart from this one. So basically, I've loaded this wallet with half a Solana. That's all we need for gas. Gas on Solana is very, very low. We've got our 10,000 USDC, obviously $10,000 worth. So we're going to invest 1,000 into Bonk and we hit swap. And we'll just wait for our Phantom wallet to, it's asking for the password. So let's pop that in there and we can confirm the transaction. So network congested, we'll have to try that again. Okay, so it's telling us the fee, it's telling us the amount of USDC we're putting in, and we are confirming. Okay, so that has been confirmed. We now have $1,000 worth of Bonk in our wallet. There we go. Okay. So that's the first one. Let's move on to the second one, and we'll try and go through these a little bit sort of more quickly. Now, you basically know the thesis, you know the reasoning. The next one's going to be dog with hat. So let's bring that up. Very similar reasoning to Bonk. It's a little over half the market cap. So I'm thinking again with WIF, I think we can go to 10 to 15 billion on WIF. As we can see in terms of the price history, we've fallen from $4 all the way down to $1. So from here, I would have said, look, maybe you'll get a 5x. From here, I think we can do at least a 10x on WIF. There's been talks recently about WIF going on to the Las Vegas Sphere as well. So we copy the contract address, we're going to paste it in, and we're going to invest the same amount into WIF. We're going to go with 10,000. And there is 8 meme coins here that I'm looking to put 1,000 each into. And then there's going to be 4 that I'm going to put 500 into. They're going to be more low cap meme coins with obviously sort of higher risk, but also higher return associated. So obviously, if anything happens to any of those because they're less well established, I don't want that to impact too heavily on the rest of the portfolio. That's why we're going to go with a lower position size. I'm a massive believer in position sizing. I think position sizing as a trader is one of the most important concepts to learn or to know. You want to keep your high risk bets fairly small relative to your overall portfolio. So that's confirmed. We've got $1,000 worth of WIF now. So let's go down some of these Solana meme coins. Honorable mention to Pengu as well, I think is a good one, but I think at this market cap, probably not one to go for right here for me. AI16Z, I like too, but I'm looking for more of a meme that's been around for a little while and has sort of survived. I'm not going for memes that have just launched last week. I like to see a meme that has had a run up, has come back down, has leveled out, and is then sort of getting in at a good discount from the all-time high. This is really these meme coins are really. I'm looking at these as recovery plays. I mean, Popcat you've got here went all the way up to nearly $2. It's come all the way back down again. I think it says we're on basically an 81% discount from the all-time high, and it's a top blue chip meme, which for me this is severely overdone in terms of this sell-off. So Popcat is going to be the third token to add to the portfolio, and we can see $1,000 worth again going into Popcat. And Popcat is a cat meme. So obviously we've gone with 2 dog memes. Now we've got a cat meme. I do personally feel that the cat memes will have a run. They had a big run later last year, and Popcat is very much the sort of top pick, the number one pick from the cat memes. So going down this list, I mean, there's some more here. Goat I also like as an AI meme. It's been absolutely hammered, but we're not going to go with that. Going to take a little bit of water. So the next one we're going to go with is actually going to be frog. So frog is the premium, the top frog meme on Solana. Obviously on Ethereum you've got Pepe, but on Solana you've got frog, and it's been absolutely annihilated. And I think it's ripe for a recovery. This has got a strong community on Twitter, and I think Frog is going to do really well. We can see it was all the way up at 70 cents. It's come back down to 10 cents. And for me, Frog is one that will rebound. These are, like I say, larger cap memes that will rebound for sure. So we're going to go with 1,000 into Frog. And let's just confirm that. And there we go. So that's four memes on the wallet so far. So let's keep going. The next one we're going to do is going to be Ponky. So Ponky is obviously a monkey meme, and I don't know where the image of Ponky's gone. Seems to be having some trouble loading this morning, but it's another very likable meme, a well-loved meme. It sort of plays on the Pepe character, same kind of animation, but it is one that has been completely crushed. We're starting to see signs of life. All of these memes, by the way, do have exchange listings. So, you know, even things like Ponky and the one we just bought, Frog, they are on your sort of KuCoins, your Mexis, your Bybits. So they're not going away. They're not going anywhere. Um, and Ponky is one that we definitely want to also pick up and add to the portfolio. So here we go. Here's the photo Ponky, and that is going to be memecoin number 5. And again, I'm doing this. This is completely transparent. You can see when I'm buying these. It's literally the 29th of January. I'm getting the prices. This is not pre-recorded. This is literally, I can show you right now. Wednesday, the 29th of January. Doesn't get any more transparent than that. And that one is in. So as you can see, we've spent sort of half of our money so far. As we work further down the list here, we're starting to get a bit more degen. And the next one we're going to go for is going to be Sigma. So Sigma, obviously a non-animal meme, a slightly different meta here. This is part of, I'd say, more of the Giga meta, the Chad meta. Very, very popular with Gen Z, and sort of to be a Sigma sort of symbolizes sort of a calm, confident, sort of high achiever, hard worker, very stoic, very capable, very accomplished. It's something to aspire to, and there's this saying, you with some of these meme projects, you are what you hold. So, if you're a Giga Chad, then buy Giga. If you're a Sigma Chad or Sigma, buy Sigma. So we're going to go with Sigma again. Copy and paste the address from CoinGecko, and it's going to be 1,000 that we put into Sigma here. Let's just confirm that. There we have it. So Sigma also added to the list. So we're starting to come a bit lower down here, and I can see that there's a couple on here that we're going to go for. So Let's go through them in order. We're going to go with Mumu the bull as well. Mumu has been absolutely annihilated. So it's another meme that I've held for the last few months and been destroyed on. But I think at a 16 million FDV, if we look at just where the price has been in terms of the market cap, it shows us we've literally been at 200 million. So we're down over 90%, 94% down. I think when Solana memes start to run again, Mumu will definitely get some love. But obviously, it is high risk. And for that reason, with Mumu, we're going to invest 500 into Mumu. So, like I say, there's going to be four that we put 500 into. So, Mumu is the first one that we are putting $500 into. Okay. So, going on a bit further then and trying to remember what was on my list. Might change, but here we go. So the next one is Billy. So obviously, Billy I invested into last year. Initially did quite well, came off a lot, and I just can't believe how beaten up Billy is. I think it's a really good meme, very, very active Twitter, but it's completely bled out. Normally, I would say do not touch a chart that resembles anything like this, but I will make an exception for Billy and some of these meme coins because I do think they're going to be strong recovery plays. It has been at a 200 million market cap, so similar to Mumu. However, it is half the current market cap of Mumu. It's down at 7.5 million. And I think this is completely unjustified. There is no reason to dump Billy down to those sorts of prices. And just because I think it is such a good opportunity. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm making a bad mistake there. I should be copying the address, shouldn't I? You've actually had a bit of a lesson there in what not to do. But if we do actually search for Billy, you're going to see, look, there's two Billies here. Obviously, there's one legit Billy. We're sure it's the one at the top, but let's just paste the contract address to be completely sure. And we're going to go back for 1,000 on Billy. Okay. So let's hit that and confirm. And look, I don't know if Billy's definitely going to go to Billy. If it does, it's going to be a ridiculous return. But I take it going back to 200 million, and I think that is most definitely on the cards. So we got, I think we've got three more left to invest into. We've got one at 1,000, and we've got a couple at 500. So I'm going to see if I can find those. So one of them is Brainlet. So Brainlet is down at 2.3 million. I really like this as a meme. And look, there's going to be other memes that maybe you can relate with, you can associate with a bit more, but I just think this one is absolutely hilarious. It's the Wojak with literally his brain missing, so just a brainless person, and I think it really epitomizes sort of like the left curving of the crypto market cycle. And like I say, this has been completely destroyed. It got as high, I think it spiked up to 50 million. This is showing 40 million, 42 million. We can see 95% down. I do think that Brainlet does turn around at some point. And again, I need to make sure that I'm doing this properly, copying the contract address and pasting in here. And again, we're going super degen now at 2.5 million market cap. So I'm just going to put 500 into this one. Right. So that leaves us with 2,000 left to spend. So we've got Brainlet in there. And now I've really got to remember what the last couple were on the list. We might actually have to search for the next one if it doesn't sort of pop out of me, but it has done, and it's going to be Illy. So it's going to be Illy. I love you. It's a cute cat, but obviously the message is I love you. One of the most sort of most used phrases, sort of things to say. People say it every single day to people that they love. Of course, it makes sense to say it to people you love. Sometimes people say it to people that they don't love, but they just want to say something nice to them or thank them for something. Oh, I love you. Thank you so much. So yes, I love you. I like it. Again, it might not be to everybody's taste. There are other options to go for here. I will make some other honorable mentions at the end, but I love you. We're going to put $500 into this one as well. And that leaves us with two more that we're looking to invest in, one at 500 and one at 1,000. And the one that I'm investing 1,000 into isn't because it's super tiny market cap. That's not why I haven't covered it yet. It's just not on the Solana list of memes. We need to go over to the Ethereum memes to find that one because it's an Ethereum meme that you can buy on Solana. So I might have given it away already as to what it is, but let's see if we can find the final one on here. I quite like El Gato as well. Obviously, I believe this translates to just the cat in Spanish. So there are other memes here that I do think will recover. I really like Alpha as well. Reject modernity. There's now a fake Alpha that's been launched, which has really given this Alpha a hit. This is the original one. I do like it. I will be making a separate video on Alpha at some point. I just think with the launch of the other Alpha, it's a little bit too risky at the moment to go for on this portfolio. But if you're depending where you're on the risk scale, it could be something to look at. We've got things like Rocky here. I mean, these are just all so beaten up. Some of these memes that have literally been in the tens of millions and are now sub 1 million. Right, where is it? I have spoken about most of these before in other videos, but I'm thinking from a timing perspective, now really is the time to get in. Right, I've either gone past it. Here we go. Okay. So it's Manifest. So Manifest is the final Solana original meme on the list. So I like this one. I also like Aura that we also skipped past earlier. But Manifest just has a lower market cap. I believe this has more upside potential. It has been as high as 23.5 million and it's currently 689K, and that's a 97% fall. So again, I would never usually recommend buying a chart like this, but you can see this happen already with Manifest. We came down to similar market cap around 600,000, and after that we pumped up higher low and we went on a massive run higher. I think the same thing will happen again for Manifest, as it will do on many of these memes. And for that reason, it's going in the portfolio at $500. So we'll just confirm this one and then I will pull up the final meme coin that the final 1,000 will be invested into. And like I say, it's actually not a Solana native meme coin, but it is one that is a channel favorite, and it is Wojak. So, in case you didn't know, Wojak is available on Ethereum primarily. this is where I'm holding it, but it has now been brought onto Solana through Wormhole. So we can actually copy the Solana address. If we go to contract, click the three dots, we can copy over the Solana address. Definitely do not just type Wojak in because you're going to find all sorts of Wojak coins. There's looks like there's loads of them, but obviously this one, it looks like it's the top one on this list. Is Wojak Wormhole, and we're going to put the final $1,000 into that. It's telling me I'm going to get some slippage. So obviously there's low liquidity in Wojak. I think we're just going to blast the 1,000 in either way. That is the only issue with buying Wojak on Solana. I'm just thinking maybe I'll split this up into two orders to minimize price impact. But yeah, that is the only issue. Obviously, if you're buying this on Ethereum, you're going to get virtually no slippage. Obviously, there's more liquidity on the Ethereum chain than there is on the Solana chain. And as you can see now, our 500, we're getting significantly less because we have purchased already. So what I might actually do, I might actually make a slight change rather than go for Wojak with the 1,000 because obviously we don't have a huge amount of funds left. Right, what I might actually do, I might actually hold back on the last 500 and invest that on the next video. Um, and what I'd like you to do is actually give me your meme coin picks on the Solana chain down below in the comments. How's that for a bit of a deal? You can let me know where my last $500 should go. Let's make this a little bit more engaging and interactive. So yeah, do let me know where I should invest my final $500. I've got a few ideas. As I've already mentioned, I already mentioned Aura, I already mentioned things like Elgato. There's a few other memes. I talked about Alpha. So yeah, maybe it goes into one of those three picks, maybe a different pick. I'll probably, like I say, check out your comments and do an update a bit later where that final 500 amount goes. But as you can see, these are the coins that we put into the portfolio today. So they are Sigma, Bonk, Popcat, Billy, Fwog, Whiff, Ponky. There's been 1,000 put into all of those. And then we've got here Manifest, Illy, Brainlet, Mumu, and Wojak with $500. And we've got a final $500 to invest in something else. So I'm actually going to wrap up the video there then. So I hope that has been interesting. And I hope I've got my thesis across as to why Solana specifically and why meme coins on Solana also specifically. Like I say, a lot of these have been beaten up. Even the very, very high cap, those more, should we say, what's the word I'm looking for? Those more blue chip memes have been completely destroyed, annihilated. So I think it's now or never for a lot of these meme coins. I do think the low is either in or very, very close to being in. This is why I'm putting my money where my mouth is on this video and investing into these. This is not financial advice. This is purely for entertainment purposes. So don't follow what I'm doing. Please do your own research. But I do think it is a good time to look to get into some of these meme coins that are super, super beaten up for a recovery play over the remainder of this year. And absolutely, I think Solana is the dominant L1, the dominant retail L1. David Sachs, Donald Trump's crypto czar, absolutely loves Solana. He's a big Solana bull. Donald Trump's actually released his meme coin on Solana. We've got a fairly sizable unlock for Solana coming up. I think it's in March time. It could be April, but I think it's in March. And I think after that, potentially there's some volatility around that. But I think Solana is going to do really, really well. It's uptrending against Ethereum. It's uptrending against Bitcoin. It is the leader in terms of the major crypto alts this cycle. And meme coins are going to be a massive benefactor from that. And like I say, all of this can be done. All you need is to download the Phantom wallet, fund it with some Solana. You can swap from Solana into these tokens. You can go from USDC, USDT, token of your choice into these tokens. Obviously, you need some Solana on the wallet for some gas. I will do a video at some point with a tutorial how to download Phantom, but it's very, very straightforward and easy to use, and then to fund from a centralized exchange, or fund from one of your other wallets to obviously get the contract, get the wallet address, send the funds on there and go in that way. So I think a lot more retail will get onboarded. Obviously, a lot of these memes are also listed on exchanges. So for many of these meme coins, you don't even have to go and do it on chain on a Phantom wallet. But for the purposes of this, I did want to set up the Phantom wallet so you can see how much I've deposited, how much I've got, so you can watch the transactions go through. So I hope that's been informative. I hope some of you have found that interesting. If you have done, please do think about hitting subscribe so you can stay informed with all the future updates that I make to this portfolio going forward. Like I say, the target's $100,000. Maybe we get half of that. I'll still be very, very happy. Maybe in a couple of months' time, if prices have taken off and have flown up how I'm expecting them to do, we might need to take a few profits. But like I say, this will be a series. I will be coming out with monthly updates on the channel about the Solana meme coin wallet and how we're getting on, about the 10K to 100K challenge, and any adjustments, any tweaks that I'm making, so you can actually see that journey. And obviously everything's going to be on chain, everything's going to be on this wallet, so I can actually sort of share that with you for full transparency. So I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you all again soon.